This is Mitch Price, and this is hashtag Ride with PBI. Dan, need a ride?
Yeah.
Come on in. How you doing today, brother?
Good. Thanks for the ride, man.
No problem.
That's weather.
Yeah, it's so cold out. Gosh. This is Dan. He's with the Main Street director. We're going to drive around Main Street, and we're going to take him to work, and we're going to learn a little bit about him and do some fun other things. So let's get started.
Sounds like a plan.
So Dan, what's your 2018 goals as a Main Street director?
One of the biggest things we're working on right now is a business attraction program.
Cool. What's all that entail?
Try to get more businesses, retail, office spaces, residential lofts, all that kind of stuff filled up in downtown.
Awesome. Any can you give us any previews? You got any big names coming in? Or
I would say I can never give away all the secrets.
All right.
The one that everybody knows about, though, is the Addition. That should be opened up this year.
The Addition.
And fingers crossed, we'll get five guys, or five...
High five guys?
High five guys.
Yeah,
high five.
Like
there you go.
High five. What else, what other events you got coming up as far as Main Street?
Chocolate Walk.
Chocolate Walk.
You ready for that?
I am ready. Wert Brothers Insurance is ready for that. Nice. So we've been involved in that last 2 or 3 years, and it's a great program.
Absolutely.
So, what day is that on?
It'll be February 9th.
February 9th?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a Friday night. We tried to make sure it wasn't on one of the big game nights, so
awesome.
It'll be a good time.
Call there. And you think it's going to be cold?
Farmer's Almanac said it's going to be nice, but who do you?
The Farmer's Almanac.
That's
what you're going off of?
When you're a Main Street director, that's in your top drawer on the right-hand side.
Awesome. So what's that all entail? Like how many businesses are in that?
Last year we had about 20 businesses involved, and so we hope to increase. We've got a couple new retail stores opened up this year or moved around, so hopefully we'll get a few more people involved this time.
Awesome. Like Promorts have done it, I think 3 years in a row. This will be our 3rd year, and we've had at least 100 to 200 people come through.
Oh my gosh!
It's done a great job for us, exposure for us, and stuff like that. So
we'll sell 250 tickets for it, and it's a cap number. So that way
awesome.
We make sure we don't overcrowd the stores too much.
Good deal on that. So what's the importance of having a Main Street director? Like what's the importance of having you in place as a
Me personally?
Yeah,
no.
you personally. Yeah. Because you've been on the job for what?
Almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah. The Main Streets. So the whole idea came out of the 1980s, whenever suburbs were growing way too rapidly, and Main Streets, downtowns, those areas were dying retail-wise. And so since 1980, the National Trust for Historical Heritage was created to do the National Main Street program. So they help create a guiding practice for downtowns, for redevelopment purposes, for building rehabilitation, historic preservation, business attraction and retention, and everything.
So we need more businesses, obviously, downtown. We got some beautiful buildings that are open.
Architectural gems in our city.
What are those? Like, can you tell us a couple of those?
The buildings that are open?
Yeah, just a couple. You don't have to go crazy with it. So.
Probably the most prominent one that we see open right now is the one as you're heading south on Washington from the square at Main and Washington.
Okay.
It's the 109 South Washington, the black one on the right side of the road. That one's open. There's one right down the street from that. We also have a couple on East Main. The former Men Drinks sporting goods store.
It's up for sale, right?
It's up for sale. So
any bites there?
Working on stuff.
Working on it. That's awesome.
Working on stuff.
Awesome.
Remember, I said I can't tell you everything.
You can't tell me secrets. Jeez and Pete's. We're gonna get some out before we get them back to work. What's the importance of being a supporting partner for Main Street? We'll flip it a little bit because obviously Wert Brothers Insurance, we're heavily invested in Main Street.
Absolutely, and actually you're in the new district too.
We are in the new district
this year.
Yeah, we're in the new district. So. We're excited about that. So tell us a little bit about
supporting partners. So we're a nonprofit 501c3, so all donations are tax deductible, which is nice.
Okay.
But the importance of a supporting partner is it allows us to do what we do. So it's the events, the street management, the beautification, the store attraction retention programs, education, most importantly education.
Awesome. And have you seen, I've seen a big difference in last 2 or 3 years in Main Street, and how it's growing and continue to grow. Do a little Q&A while we have a little time to talk here.
Does anybody really want to know stuff about me?
Yeah, people want to know. They want to know. And you can even ask me a question if you. What is the last thing you watched on TV?
Last thing So I have to.
You got to be honest.
I got to be honest.
You got to be honest.
Okay. So, by the way, this guy's delivering a package.
Yeah,
across the street.
I was wondering what was going on there.
He's just waiting for a good time.
We are stopped. So, what's the last thing you watched on television?
See, I'm trying to avoid the question. I don't want to sound like too much of a.
I saw this.
Okay, so I am studying city planning.
Oh no! Come on.
No, so there's a show in Australia called Utopia, and they have it on Netflix.
Is that called Zootopia? Oh no! I've seen that.
No.
Oh, Utopia. Okay.
Utopia over there in Australia, but it's a kind of like The Office.
Okay.
Meets Parks and Rec, and it's a show called Dreamland here in the United States on Netflix.
Okay.
So it's a inner office workings of a city planning office, which.
So is it like a sitcom? Or
it is a sitcom.
It's a sitcom. Okay.
Talks about government.
That's on Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay, another question. What type of music do you like, Dan? We need to get to know you here. What type of music? I have a radio in this car, so we can turn on probably anything you want.
I used to be a radio guy. I worked in radio for 15 years.
Okay, that's good. So give me a little radio. Give me a little intro to radio.
Radio?
Yeah, give me a little station, tagline as you would.
How would I do that? Trying to think of a song that I could talk into. So what we do is we talk into songs. You know, like the first little intro part.
But don't you have this is 93.3. Promort Brothers Insurance. We're more than a policy.
There you go. 93.3 Promort Brothers Insurance Radio. This is more than a policy.
There it is.
So it's a matter of how you hold out certain words and stuff.
That's awesome.
That's why.
How'd you learn that? Is that just a?
Is this a skill?
Hidden talent. So it's a skill. So how many hours did you work in the mirror? Like, did you work on that in the mirror or no?
Actually, the funny thing was I did it in high school. This guy who owned a radio station over in Millersburg, Ohio, which is where I went to school at. He had a radio station and he hired me to do Sunday morning church programs, and all I was supposed to do was church programs, but I knew he slept in on Sundays, so I'd also host a radio show.
Awesome. Have you ever won a trophy in your life?
Yeah.
What?
I played baseball.
You played baseball?
Yeah. Oh, wow. It was horrible, but I won a trophy. And it wasn't a participation trophy.
Was this a participation
No, I promise.
Okay, all right.
No, it was back in elementary school.
Wow. And then I have a couple more. How many keys are on your keychain?
Oh gosh.
No, you can't count.
I can't count?
You gotta tell me.
You know, actually, I don't even know if I have my keys. We may have to sneak in the back door at the office when we get there. I don't know what to do with my keys.
How many keys do you have?
Oh gosh. I would say house, car, office. I would say I only have 5, but I know it's more like 20.
I was gonna say I've seen your keychain.
You've seen my keychain.
It's like 15. And the last thing, if you could be any superhero, what superhero would you be?
I would be Platman. Saving the city, one city at a time.
Oh my god! No, you can't make up. You gotta be. Like me and my son, we love Batman and Thor. And you know what? We're at your office, and I'm gonna let you get to work. It's a pleasure of riding with me today, and check us out. We're gonna have more videos. #RideWithPBI. Thanks, everybody.